Hi, I am John Smedley, president of Sony Online Entertainment, and we are here live at SOE Live 2012 in beautiful Las Vegas.
All right, John, so how have you seen what's called fanfare evolve over the years in Vegas?
You know, it's amazing. We've had, I think, this is either our 13th or our 14th SOE Live event. We used to call them fanfares, and as they've grown, they've grown to encompass games other than our RPGs. So we changed the name to SOE Live. So this is our first official SOE Live, but we've been doing this so long. In fact, I recognize many of the faces. It's fun to watch this event grow in size and in scope.
And how many people regularly attend this event?
You know, any given year, depending on when we have the year, it goes from anywhere to 1,000. We've had as many as 2,000 people. It gets pretty crazy.
And what role does this event play with Sony Online Entertainment's game makers and connecting with their audiences?
Over the years, we've begun to use this venue to announce our new products, and because we feel like this is our core player base. These are the people that love our games the most, and it's really important with us that we stay in direct touch with them. Many of these people become our friends, many of them become our staff members, and so to us it's a way to recharge our batteries and to remember why we're doing what we're doing.
And what do you like about this event?
What I really love about the event is getting to meet the different fans, getting to hear about their lives, in fact, it's many times I've seen families come here, and you'll see 5 or 6 members of a family, and then I'll see them come here year after year after year, and all of a sudden they got a kid who was 10 when I met him and is now in college. That's, connecting directly with people is what I love about this.
Can you talk about the new game you announced and how it fits into Sony Online?
So we're super proud to have the Runewaker Entertainment guys' new game, Dragon's Prophet, in the SOE suite of games, and it's an amazing, amazing new game. I think our fans are really going to love this. It's right in the wheelhouse of our other MMORPGs, and it's an amazing new kind of game. It's got dragon riding, it's got all kinds of great things that we think our fans are going to love.
And what are you most excited about when it comes to that title?
I think the idea of riding on a dragon is something that, since we've seen all the movies and all the books, it's the kind of a core fantasy thing that people who read fantasy or play fantasy games want, and it fulfills that for them.
From a big picture perspective, what impact have you seen free-to-play games have on the online space?
I think free-to-play is a business model that's made for the online gaming space. It really lets a large number of fans try something before they spend any money on it, or if they ever decide to spend any money on it. So it's a way to grow the space into people that may not have ever wanted to play an online game, but they try it, they get hooked, and then they become fans for life.
And how have you seen free-to-play impact your own games using this business model?
Well, for example, with EverQuest, when we launched it as a free-to-play product, we got a 150% bump in unique usage. With EverQuest 2, we got a 300% boost in unique usage. That kind of a boost comes because of a business model's power to bring a lot of new people into the game, and a lot of old people back, where they don't have to spend money. They can just see how the game's been doing.
And after the failure of big games like SWTOR and The Secret World to find an audience, are the big days of subscription paid MMOs over?
When I hear a game like SWTOR or Secret World, when they launch, those are two very amazing games, and I actually think free-to-play is going to breathe new life into both games and grow them very significantly. A game like Star Wars: The Old Republic, which is just an amazing, high-quality game, is going to find a much larger player base in free-to-play than it ever did just with a standard subscription model.
What are the challenges of launching a new game in this online environment?
The truth is that launching a new game requires, first and foremost, a really great game, and that takes investment, and it takes time, and it takes experience. And at SOE, we're lucky to have all three of those. And for us, launching a new game is a lot of fun, and it enables us to bring more people into our audience.
And how important are brands like DC Universe in this space today?
At SOE, we've tried to maintain kind of this split between our own IP and big brands like DC Universe and like Star Wars with the Clone Wars Adventures license that we've got. And I think brands are a big thing to get new players into the space. a lot of people watch the Batman movies, and we have the opportunity to get those fans into our games, and that's not something you can necessarily do with new IP.
And what impact do you think Marvel Heroes will have on DC Universe Online when both games are out?
I think Gazillion is a great company, and I think they're making a great game, and I look forward to playing it. It's very different from DCUO. It's more Diablo style, and I think the genre is hungry for new games and new styles of gameplay. And Dave Brevik and John Needham know what they're doing, and think it's going to be an awesome game. Can't wait to play it.
And what role? How will the role of PlayStation 3 evolve with Sony online entertainment games moving forward?
Well, we are part of the PlayStation family of companies, and for us, it's at our core. We've got the DNA of Sony in us, and being able to make console games. We've been fortunate enough to make 3 MMOs on consoles. We've got EverQuest Online Adventures we made for the PlayStation 2, and DC Universe and Free Realms on the PlayStation 3. And you can count on us on a go-forward basis to make new MMOs for consoles.
And what opportunities does the PS Vita open up?
PlayStation Vita is an amazing console. It's so connected that it's the perfect platform to make any kind of an online game on, and it's something that we're looking at very closely ourselves.
And where do you see online gaming space in 5 years from now?
5 years from now is a long time, but we are putting our bets on emergent gameplay and things that players can do to help create new content. Things like our SOE Player Studio, where players can make items for the games. So we see players participating in literally the evolution of the games themselves directly. And 5 years from now, we think that's going to be a mainstream part of online gaming.
And John, I'm excited for PlanetSide 2. A lot of people are excited for PlanetSide 2, but what makes me really more excited if there were a Mac client.
There will be a Mac client available. It's not going to be there at launch, but it'll be there after launch. I have 4 Macs in my house. I darn well want to play them on Macs, so you can expect that's coming.